All right, all right. What is going on, everybody? Welcome to the New York Knicks at the Detroit Pistons live stream. What's going on, everybody? Hold on. Hold on, let me pull up my chat real quick, everybody. What's going on, Fishing Essential? Just give me 1 second, everybody. Let me get my chat going. Alrighty. Sorry for being a little late. All right. Aswin says, woke up 5 minutes ago. 2K Play says, just got home from work. I did as well. 2K Plays. What's going on, Noshi? What's going on, Lance Hayward?
And through frustration. The successful teams play through frustration.
It's hard not to be frustrated as the Pistons forge on while their stars continue to heal. Tonight, Dwayne Casey and his team returns to Detroit, looking for a bounce-back win. Live from Little Caesars Arena downtown, it's the Pistons and the New York Knicks. Good evening, everybody, and welcome to another exciting night of NBA basketball. I'm George Blaha, live at Little Caesars Arena with my partner, Special K himself,
Grant
Gregory
says, how was your day, Trox? Mine was actually very good.
And the fans and everybody looking in would like
I was
to forget
busy at
all
work.
about
I
the
got
game
off
in Washington on Monday,
came straight
and
home
look
and
back at the win here over the Brooklyn Nets on Saturday when the Pistons really were firing on all cylinders, weren't they?
Well, you know what? They really did. They had a great crowd. They
I do want to say this, and shout out to
especially in the second half, taking good care of it.
all the
That'll help
Detroit
them tonight, I'm
YouTubers.
sure.
I do want to say
You gotta
this.
feel,
I do
though,
want
that the
to
Pistons
give a moment of
know that they're
silence
up
real
against
quick
it, but they
for
also know
everything
no one's
King.
feeling sorry
He
for them. The Knicks, they
he
got
lost
their
his
own
father
issues. This
today,
will be a
so
good
I
game.
want to do
Game's
a
on the
moment of
schedule.
silence
Gotta
real
play
quick
it.
for
Without
everything
Blake
King.
Griffin and
Points. He's also
All right,
dishing the basketball,
everybody.
being
Well,
asked to do more things.
you know,
facilitate the
my
offense,
prayers and thoughts are
knock
with
down those
everything
three-pointers,
King.
Take good care of the basketball.
You know, and
look,
King,
it's
if
so
you're
nice to see
listening
him doing
in,
all these things in his
my thoughts and
third
prayers
year
are with
as
you.
an NBA player.
getting better
If you
and
need
better.
anything, you know,
The Knicks
don't
have
hesitate
themselves
to
a
ask,
prize
brother.
rookie in R.J. Barrett. He was the number 3 overall pick in the draft out of Duke, already paying off to the tune of over 18 points, 6.1 rebounds, and 3.3 assists per game.
On the big stage in Madison Square Garden, he has passed the test thus far. You may remember him from Duke University last year, where in his lone year he averaged 22 points a game, mostly shooting a lot of stuff from the outside, but he's showing the ability to get
What's
to the
going on,
basket here in the
Detroit
NBA.
Legend
6'7",
Sportscast?
215
How's it going,
pounds
brother?
playing in that backcourt.
What's going
If you're
on,
the Pistons, you want
Monstar?
to keep him outside. Don't let him get to the rack tonight. Could be problems.
Want to get a win tonight? Take better care of the basketball.
It's
Certainly
an
the Pistons
essential.
need to do that. Gregory will show you why in his game plan.
What's going on, Monstar? He says, holla people. What's going on? Monstar says, just ate dinner, chilling. That's what's up. Yeah, I had a little break, so I ate dinner early because I knew that just in case, make sure I eat. So as soon as I get off of work, hit start stream. All right, 2K plays. Definitely click my description, and I have my email there. You can email me, and we could talk. As one says, opinions about turnovers. TCOB. Got to take care of the basketball. That's the key to the victory. You don't take care of the basketball, you're not going to win. And that goes at any level of sports. In any sport, if you don't take care of that basketball or that football or that soccer ball or that hockey puck or whatever, whatever the sport is, if you don't take care of what you got to take care of, you're not going to win. So, let's play some good defense today and take care of that basketball, and I guarantee you the Pistons will have a great night. Monster said made spaghetti with man, I can never say that word. Bolognese meat tomato sauce. That is what's up. That sounds so good. Lance Hayward says, I'm fairly close to the woman who cuts my hair. It sounds like a very busy job. Absolutely. There's some days like on Tuesday and Saturday, I only had 2 people in my chair, both days. So, it was very slow, and I was spinning in my chair the whole day. And then come today, I didn't even have really a time to sit down. But hey, I'll take the don't have time to sit down over anything. What's going on? Drew Whitty says, I'm in the house. What's popping? We're about to get this basketball game jumping, man. I'm excited. Fishing Essential says Pistons about to win 118-95. 2K plays. I'm actually technically a cosmetologist, but the thing about that is I can't use a straight blade. I can do everything that they can do, and they can do everything that I can do. The only difference is the straight blade for razor lineups and things like that. I do want to go and get that because I can take my game to a whole nother level. What's going on, the Gridiron Blitz? He says, sup? Hopefully everybody can hit that thumbs up button. What's going on, James Willis? Says, yeah, buddy, come on. Absolutely. Fishing Essential says, I'll pay $10. Well, it's close to what I charge. If you get, just a regular haircut, that's $14 that we charge. And if you get like the quote unquote executive, which I, really do like the beards and clean up all that, I charge $17. So, it ain't much. We are one of the lowest people around. So, I don't mind. Fishing Essential says low fade. Oh, absolutely. People always say that I'm a jack of all trades and a master of none. What's going on, John Parks? Says, will this game go over 207? It could. It really could. You know, last year at the end of the, game 82, it was actually a high-scoring game. So I could see this game going, again, over 102. I think it could be like 118 to, 105 or something like that. I do have the Pistons winning, but I know it's not going to be no easy task. New York got better this offseason. They drafted real well with R.J. Barrett and, and company like that. They got a healthy John Knox, so, I'm definitely, it's not going to be no easy task. But the Pistons have to take care of the basketball and play good defense and move without the basketball. Get yourself open if the guy's guarding you.
The season, and it's the same situation tonight
James
without
says,
Blake,
do you do shades,
without Reggie, and without Derrick
with the
Rose.
straight edge?
Again, Dwayne Casey said,
I don't do the razor straight edge, but I use the foil shave, so I get it as close as possible, but it looks crispy when I get done.
Continue to get these young guys ready to come out and compete. As for Blake Griffin, he is working every day, getting closer and closer, but they have no firm timetable on his return. As for some of the younger players who are getting opportunities now, Dwayne Casey says they better come out like hungry dogs.
My barber.
George.
Thank you, Johnny.
Says I'm a
Jim Frazier also
cafe on the side,
the Pistons
on
again
top
are
with
down
bangs.
3-point guard.
Got to go for
Our
the
starting
pro hawk
lineups,
look.
however, are brought to you by Henry Ford Health System. As you hope the Pistons get healthier. Tony Snell and Markieff Morris at the forwards.
Yeah, same
Andre
people are
Drummond's
out. I
in the middle,
thought
and in
Blake
the
Griffin
backcourt,
was going to be
Bruce Brown has done
was
very
going to
well,
come
thank you,
because
as
the
point
words
guard,
around
along with cool hand Luke
Twitterverse
Kennard.
is that he
And
was
for the
supposed
New
to be
York
playing,
Knicks,
but
rookie R.J. Barrett
there is no
and Frank Neely
Blake
Keenan
Griffin
in the
today.
backcourt, Julius Randle.
So I'm thinking they're
Excellent
probably
big
saving
man,
him for
along with Marcus
either
Morris and
Friday
Mitchell
or
Robinson
Monday.
up front. So the Twins against one another tonight.
Yep, Markieff versus Marcus tonight.
Marcus Morris, who has a young son, so now
Christian
his
Woods,
name is
18
Marcus.
points
So
tonight.
Marcus Morris.
Very possible.
Now Marcus Morris Sr.
Fishing special said,
Because there is
nah,
Marcus
Woods
Morris
30 points tonight.
Ben Taylor, Brett Barnaky, and
Hey, if he
Ashley
plays like he did
Leash
the
are
last
the
game,
officials.
that could happen.
Taylor will make the throw. Pistons win the tip.
All right,
Brown
Pistons
with
start the
basketball
first and the fourth quarter with the basketball.
against Neely Pina.
Okay, now that is fresh.
Tony Snell behind the long line, and he buries it.
All right.
Yeah, it's almost the
Starting
same
off
way
with
they
the
ran
three.
to start the Washington game with the same result. Luke Kennard on the assist. Tony Snell for a three-pointer. Snell, 11 points, George, in that game in Washington. We think he's capable of double figures most nights if he shoots it.
I agree. Maybe a 15-a-night kind of guy.
Yeah. Here it is. The thing I like about this play, the Pistons had good movement and good spacing. Look
I
at
am
that
going
floor.
to
It's
do
spread,
something
and now here
for
comes
you
Snell off
guys.
the screen, and he is totally unguarded.
Offensive foul just now on the ex-Piston Marcus Morris, senior. And Andre brings it to work. Hands to Tony Snell. Snell to the rim, reverses and scores. He has 5, all 5 that are
All
up on
right,
the
how
board
you guys
here for
like
the
that?
Caesars already. Julius Randle to Marcus Morris. R.J. Barrett gives it up to Neely Pina. Screen from Mitchell Robinson. Want to go inside of the pick and roll. Swipe by Bruce Brown.
Lance Hayward says awesome setup. I appreciate that,
Keith
Lance.
from the corner. Off iron with the long gun. Randall with a rebound.
Christian Essential says James New Spider-Man or Toby Spidey.
That's what you're used to
I
seeing.
might have to say
him do.
Toby.
Get that aplenty as a collegiate. Got the all-around game.
Pistons with a 5-3 advantage.
What's going on,
All five
Agent
of them.
Super
The
Argo?
man with the rock right
Says,
there, Tony
great
Snell.
reception, bro.
Now the bounce to Marquise
I don't
Morris.
get this in Pittsburgh.
Backs up
Hey,
back,
shout out to you in
bigger,
Pittsburgh.
and uses that length to score, and it's 7-3.
A nice start for the Pistons in their half-court offense. They look to be in sync and comfortable.
Barrett probing.
I definitely do the Pistons
Marcus
games
Morris.
all season long.
Dishes deep, and a jam for Big Mitchell Robinson. Cuts the lead to 2, 7-5.
Only days I really can't do them is on Fridays.
Drop-offs and offensive rebounds.
Fridays and Tuesdays, it's hard for me.
Length on Robinson.
But outside of that, you know, if the game's on, I do them.
Bernard, screen from Andre. Marquise to the lane.
Oh.
For Andre, missed it.
Oh.
The tap, rebound.
Come on, Dre. Come on, Dre. Missed the tap.
Pulls his way to the rim. Can't finish.
Oh.
Rebound
Okay.
saved by Marquise to Bruce Brown.
What's going on, NBA highlight in sports?
Wide of the lane to Marquise. Batted away by Barrett. And as Mitchell Robinson hits the floor, we get a whistle and a foul on Marquise.
He must have taken a shot here. Holding his head, his eyes. Watch the errant arm, elbow.
I don't see nothing.
Couldn't see it in the first
Right there.
play.
Saw
right
it there.
there.
Yep.
Saw it there.
Yeah, he got an elbow straight to the face.
That's the kind that'll...
Loose
It
ball
was
foul
incidental.
on Marquise.
Gridiron Blitz says, looks clean, Trev. I appreciate that, Gridiron Blitz.
Robinson's all right. Sets the screen. Marcus Morris Sr. misses.
Rick, what's going on, brother?
Tony Snell with the jam.
All right, Tony Snell, let's go.
And the Pistons lead New York 9-5.
Rick says, hey, Trox, once again, not a basketball guy. I just came in to give you a like and support your channel. I appreciate that, Rick.
Lobs for Mitchell Robinson. Another jam
Ooh, we got to box him out.
with a 7-footer from
And he
Chalmette,
took the
Louisiana
shot
High
to
School.
the face. Shout out to Mitchell Robinson.
9-7. Pistons protecting a 2-point lead. As you hear Benny and the Jack in the background. Take you back to the Kobo days if you're old enough. You know I am.
I was in high school when it came out. Old enough, too.
Marquise Morris, nice shot fake. Clock running out, missed it off the heel. Marcus Morris with a rebound.
Man says getting Snell was an underrated move. I mean, it was a good move.
Julius Randle against Snell.
You know, especially for what we had to give up.
Shot clock at 6. Randle will almost into the basket and score it off the high glass. That was nearly impossible to stop. It's 9-9.
You made him take a tough shot if you're Snell. He made it. Can't question that defense.
Bruce Brown to the basketball, batted away. Contact, no foul. Randle inside, and he will get Tony Snell to foul him.
Here, giving up considerable weight. Tony Snell is able to cause Randle to have to reset, but Randle's a good ball handler, and he's a left-handed player, which keeps you a little bit off balance. They go right back to Randle for a second consecutive time. And he works
The
himself to
general
free
view,
throw line
what's
after
going
scoring
on, my brother?
on a very tough shot earlier while being guarded by Tony
One
Snell.
Pride 40 says,
David
R.I.P.
Fisdale.
Kings popped.
A
Absolutely, I
13-year
did do
NBA
a
assistant
moment of
before he
silence
got
for
his chance
everything
to be the
King.
first chair with the Knicks.
You know,
Now
because
in his second year.
he did
as
lose
head
his
coach.
dad today. You know, my thoughts and prayers are with him and his
Randle,
family.
but a nice follow-up by Mitchell Robinson.
Who's very active to start this game.
And the Knicks
Dwayne
have scored 7 in a
Boatwright, what's
row.
going on,
They
my
lead
brother?
12-9.
So
Robinson
shout
has
out
6 of
to
them, George.
Troxel,
Double team on
Jay
Luke.
Will, Gridiron Blitz,
To the
2K
basket.
Plays,
They
and
finish
Rick
it
H.
off. Marcus Morris to Neely Keena.
Well, shout out to
Neely Keena
Dwayne
is quick.
Boatwright.
Missed the scoop. They missed the tap. Andre way ahead to Tony
James
Snell.
Will says, yes, please donate to his GoFundMe. Absolutely. If you type in Everything King, you will see his channel pop up. And his last video
doing
you will
just
see
that.
his
10
GoFundMe page. Definitely go and
we're tied at 12.
definitely donate to that.
Launching and missing is
Willie
Randall.
Kennedy, yes I am. Well, I'm a cosmetologist. I can't do the razor, the straight blade, but I am trying to go back and get that. So, absolutely. I do the foil shaves instead of the straight blade, but I get it clean though.
Ball taken away by Marquise Morris.
I definitely invest in my tools.
Mitchell Robinson foul.
Rick says, literally haven't watched a basketball game since Shaquille O'Neal and Penny Hardaway were in Orlando. Been a while. That has been a while. I think we still had Isaiah Thomas and Joe Dumars. Or it might have been the Joe Dumars and Grant Hill era. The general review says, one pride, one family. What up, though, Dwayne? Absolutely. As one said, Snell going to drop 40 today? I mean, he could. He's 4 for 4. You know, he already has 10 points. Oh, for real? Willie, you cut hair too? That's what's up. Hey, me and you might have to do mine's in Roseville. Where's your shop at? I might have to make a pit stop. Around 1994-95, says Rick H. Yeah, so that's right around the time where Isaiah Thomas was about to hang him up. Because I know Joe Dumars hung him up in what? 1999? Same year that Barry retired?
Man, I was with him when he got traded, and he definitely was heartbroken having to leave. He said you guys accepted him just how he was. Tough. Never told him, it's too much. Just felt like, he was a bad boy at heart.
Do you feel like that a little bit too?
I do. Even when I didn't play here, I always felt like I was a bad boy.
Hey, always listen to your brother, especially
that was
when you feel like
Morris.
a bad boy. It's our Taco Bell take. You heard Markeith on the influence of his
Buffed
brother
Up
Marcus,
says,
who played here
I need some
2015 to
Popeyes.
2017.
Hey, good luck with that
Marcus
line.
averaged 14 points per game for us, and he's got a little tighter trim to his beard than Markeith, who's averaging 11 points per game for the
WAWABC
Pistons
says,
this season, George.
Easy
Marquise, the
Peas,
older
Detroit
brother,
Pistons.
He's 7 minutes older. Those twins are
Dwayne
as
Boatwright
tight
says, hey, did
as
you
could
just say
possibly
King
be.
lost his pops?
And Marcus
Yes, I
just picked
did.
up his second foul. Had an earlier one on the offensive end.
Definitely had to start the stream with a moment of silence for everything King.
He'll come
Fisher
out.
Essential says,
Kevin Knox, second-year man from
I need
Kentucky,
water,
was a top 10
SpongeBob.
pick in 18. We'll check in.
Lance Hayward says, wish he would play like a bad boy. Oh, yeah, absolutely.
Pistons inside. Luke missed the hook. Rebound, Mitchell Robinson. We're tied at 12, halfway through the first, here at Little Caesars Arena. Pistons and the New York Knicks. R.J. Barrett against Luke Kennard. Barrett fights his way to the baseline.
Ooh,
Shot's too long.
good miss.
Over the hole to Tony Snell. Tony snakes down the lane.
Oh, there we go. There we go, Andre.
Pistons by 2.
That was a nice assist by Tony Snell.
To this game. It looks like he maybe is getting more and more comfortable. You know, a lot of times when guys get to a team in first few games, they hold back a little bit, maybe defer. Tony Snell looks like he's serious these last couple of games.
Thank you. Nothing selfish about the play he just made or any of the other plays he's made. He's just
there we go.
fit in.
Oh, Luke Kennard wide open for three.
Rebounded by Luke. This is the three on the other end, though. And Barrett boards it. Julius
come on.
Randle to the line. He is 6'9" and 255 and uses it. He has 5. We're tied at 14. Luke.
Rick says,
off the square.
we had Popeyes Monday evening.
Off a little double clutch.
James says, I wish there was a Popeye where I live. Rick says, try to hit Popeyes at Steak and Shake at least once a week. Christian Special says, James, my birthday's in 24 days.
Neely Keenum from outside. Ties the
James
score
says
16.
Luke is cold right now. Yes, he is.
David Bisdale says,
need,
to get our record, our team plays hard.
We need at least guns to go off.
Like they're doing
You
that.
could see it. Luke Kennard from the wing. It's off the heel. Andre collects the rebound.
Oh, yeah. Nice job.
Working
Go back at him. Go back at him.
Robinson help. Pistons swing it.
Bad
Keith
throw.
Morris pass. Intended for Bruce Brown. Knocked out of bounds by New York.
Here's what you
That
like
was just
early on.
total
If you're the Pistons,
miscommunication.
Nice defense. Luke Kennard's going to make this thing very, very difficult on the finish for R.J. Barrett. And now the Pistons are able to take it down the other end. And it's Luke again in the mix, this time as the assist man.
Wayne Ellington and Bobby Portis
Savvy
check
One,
in
what's
for New York.
going on?
Christian Wood.
I appreciate that you said hit the like button.
Langston fouled on the shot try. Hits the deck.
Buffed Up says Kennard is better than
Fouls
Donovan
on
Mitchell.
Julius Randle.
I don't know about that. I like Donovan Mitchell's defense. But offensively, yeah, I would have to give it to Luke.
Pistons look to even up the season series with those Atlanta Hawks.
But I will say,
That will be
you know,
Friday, November 22nd at 7 o'clock. For your
if
tickets,
both
call
of them could get into the gym and teach each other, like
Pistons.com.
Donovan Mitchell more offense and Luke Kennard more defense,
Leading the Hawks.
you know, they both could be superstars in this league.
Langston buries them both. Pistons 18, the Knicks 16.
Fishing Essential says, or James Willis says, Fishing Essential, my daughter will be 15 December 25th. Hey, it's a Christmas baby. Fishing Essential said, nice, happy early birthday to her. Absolutely, happy early birthday to your daughter.
Pistons by 4.
There we go, Christian Wood.
He's impressive in the air, isn't he?
I'm starting to believe that there's no lob pass that he can't go and get.
I'm sure he believes that, Gregory.
That would have been over the head of most people.
New York's going to take a timeout on that note. 3:33 to play in the first quarter here at...
Oh, absolutely buffed up. He says, I think we found our backup power forward for years. He could even play backup center. Real talk. I actually wouldn't mind him backing up Andre Drummond, move Markeith to backing up Blake Griffin. Tony Snell at backing up, you know, hopefully Sekou when he develops. And then you got Luke Kennard and you know, so I mean Pistons got a bright future. Rick says, y'all take care and be safe. I'll try to be back later. Need to have dinner. All right, Rick, I appreciate you stopping in, brother. Actually, you know what I could do a little bit for you guys? Let me see. Yeah, okay. How's that, you guys? Is that better for the box score? Or was it better the other way? Lance says, Motor City Wood, you know it was coming? Absolutely. Buffed Up says, get Thon out of here? Absolutely. What's going on, Eric? He says, you think the NBA will crack down on load management because Kawhi is not playing tonight on ESPN, but playing on TNT against the Blazers? They very well could. I know they don't like when top superstars sit during primetime games, so that very well could happen. Ooh. And that's why we got rid of Wayne Ellington. He just hit an air ball. What's going on, Princess Bree? She says Thon Maker should be traded soon, right along with Reggie and 2 first-round picks for Westbrook. Wow. Ball movement for the Pistons. Pistons got 8 assists for 9 points, I think it said. Oh, yeah. What's going on, John? Says, Detroit and Knicks, we need the 90s team for me to watch this. Hey, I do miss the 1990s. That was real basketball. Even the 80s. Now, I only got to... Ooh. Now, I used to be able to have to look back in history to watch the 80s basketball, but boy, oh boy. Watching some 80s and 90s... I appreciate that, Angel Ortega. Appreciate the new subscription. You know, you get some 80s and 90s basketball, man. You're gonna hear me silent because I'm tuned in. 'Cause that's real basketball. What about turnovers? Well, I'll tell you what, we definitely got to TCOB, take care of the basketball. Oh, nice job. Ow. Uh-oh, what's going on? Okay, frames ain't drop. Okay.
Another assist for the Pistons, too.
Knox on the perimeter against Mikhailuk. Wayne Ellington for the lane. Scores it off the square.
John says I'm a hopeless Knicks fan.
Pistons.
Hey, you know, the Knicks actually gave Detroit problems that last game of the season. It would, if Luke Kennard didn't go off that game, the New York Knicks almost eliminated the Detroit Pistons.
Mikhailuk bumped by Nilikina and finally lost the ball. Portis. Taj Gibson for a score.
All right,
That's
so
the
the
first bucket they get off a
turnovers
turnover, but if
is
you're the Pistons, that's what you don't want.
4 turnovers
Let that
for the
become
New York
habit
Knicks
forming.
and
You're
3
taking
for the
really good care
Detroit
of it this
Pistons.
quarter.
Steve
So we got to definitely take care of that basketball.
Taj Gibson way outside of Luke Kennard. Shot clock at 8. Luke to the rim. Flipped it up and in. Off the square. Pistons by 7.
He is so comfortable with that offhand going to the basket. Luke Kennard.
Neely Kina with a score. 30-25 Pistons. A half a minute to play in the first.
But John, I definitely want to welcome you to my stream, man. I appreciate you stopping in. I appreciate Knicks fans as well as my Detroit fans.
Touch pass to Luke, clock at 4.
Abdul says make sure you drop a like. I appreciate that. And welcome to the chat, Abdul.
Knocked it down. What a possession. Pistons by 8. That'll break your heart if you're the Knicks. Final 10 seconds of the first. Neely Kina, shot clock at 3, quarter clock at 2.
I don't know why Luke did that.
The Pistons give it.
Man, Christian Wood continues to impress. Again, pressure is the clock because you know it's down. He gets that thing off with about 0.5 of a second from the corner. Defense in his space. No
Christian Wood's
problem.
going to be, he's something
Now
special.
2.5 to play in the first.
All right, there we go.
The miss by Bobby Portis.
What's going on, Austin? He says, Wood is a beauty. Absolutely. What's going on, Austin? No, she says 3. Absolutely. Abdul says, and subscribe. Definitely, I appreciate that, Abdul. Lance says, I'm dying to go to a Pistons game when everyone is back healthy. Oh, absolutely. Man, this team when healthy, that's what I can't wait for. Because if we can hang around 500 basketball without all of our stars, just imagine with everybody's healthy. I mean, there will be a little adjustment period, but overall, man, this is going to be a beautiful team. WAWABC says hi. Says, are you American? Absolutely. Austin says, what up, dog? I had to tune in. I appreciate that, brother. Fishing Essential says 2 years ago, I went to my first Pistons game and beat King James in the Cavs, and Kyrie was on the Cavs. Whoa! All right, that was a heck of a game you went to. John says Bird or Jordan. That's a tough one, but I will give it to Jordan. But I will say this. If it wasn't for Larry Bird and the Bad Boys, Michael Jordan wouldn't be Michael Jordan. He had all the tools set, but at the NBA level, you know, he had to learn to win through that. So, you know, I will say Jordan, you know, he won Defensive Player of the Year, you know, scoring titles, MVPs. Every time he went to the finals, never went to a Game 7, and walked out with a finals MVP and all 6 titles. So,
to the basket here and end up with a dunk because he kept on playing.
Or gee, what's going on?
And he
This
made the
game
Knicks
plays
pay
better.
for that gaffe.
Minutes, or
Our numbers
this
man
team
Joe
plays
Wilson
better.
has it for
Minus
7
Reggie.
points in
Yeah.
4 minutes.
Abdul says, is Blake or Rose back? I thought they were going to be back. They are not
Kevin
back.
Knox saw an opening and made the Pistons
They could be
pay.
back
It's 33-27.
probably the next game, if not on Monday for sure.
Knocked away by Neely Kina from Luke.
Because I know there was rumblings on Twitter that said that he was
Don
back.
Maker,
So I
Christian
guess he's
Wood,
not back.
Svi Mikhailuk.
Lance says
Langston
our
Galloway
second
and Luke
stringers
Kennard
are
for the
competitive with other teams. Oh, absolutely. We do have the second best bench in the NBA.
Gibson back at another screen.
They are right behind the Los Angeles Clippers.
Kennard with the clock at 3. Lets it fly. It won't
Ooh.
fall. Off iron. Taj Gibson with the basketball for New York. Neely Keena with
James
the
Will
drive
says,
and the
what are
finish.
the stats between
Left-handed
Markieff
up
and
and in.
Marcus?
Third-year man from Belgium. He was a top 10 pick.
Let me look them up for you,
The
James.
17 draft. 33-29 Pistons. Mikhailuk
Marcus has 6 points.
gives it up. Christian Wood inside.
Markieff has 4.
And he shuffled his feet. That's the call.
What's going on? Eris Lanabar says another
Taj
loss
Gibson,
to my favorite
Frank
Knicks.
Ntilikina, Bobby Portis, Kevin Knox, and Wayne Ellington for the Knicks.
I mean, it's only a 4-point game, so it's anybody's game right now.
Gibson, a New Yorker.
As it says,
His best days in Chicago.
Trucks, do you think
It's a
you
jam.
can increase
Here's
the
number 67.
letter size of the gameplay
As a tip
description?
of the hat to his public school growing up.
What do you mean?
Taj Gibson with 4. 33-31.
Oh, you mean the court? Yeah, I can do that right now for you.
Just 2. Mikhailuk to Thon Maker. Open gun. Goes for Thon.
Nice, happy for Thon. He needs a good game, folks. He needs a good offensive showing for his own confidence. He took his time on that.
Taj Gibson to Ntilikina and a screen. Gets it back. Open gun. Won't go. Rolls off to Langston Galloway, the former New York Knick. Christian Wood to Mikhailuk. Try to give it back to Christian. Ball squirts away to Knox. Now Ntilikina to the basket. No. But a whistle and a foul. Fouls on Luke Kennard.
Look at Taj Gibson's going to set a nice screen right there. And then they'll just play two-man basketball, pick and roll. He'll make his way down an open path to the basket. Pistons slow and coming over to converge. As you can see, both guys are going at the basketball, and Gibson, the veteran that he is, recognized what was available, took advantage.
Ntilikina missed the first.
How was that, you guys?
Bruce Brown will get Luke Kennard out for those 2 fouls. Luke sits down with 4 assists, despite 1 for 5 so far from the floor. Ntilikina missed them both. Thon Maker with a rebound. Bruce Brown, Langston
Are you talking
Galloway,
about the
Tony
one,
Snell,
the header
Baker
where it says the
Wood.
time and all that?
For Dwayne Casey's team. Bruce Brown guns on the run. It won't go.
That's actually as big as I
Rebound,
could
New York.
possibly get it. The top where it says 9-10 and the actual scoreboard.
Knox on top. Clock at 10. Lost it on the drive. Christian Wood on the run. Nice bounce. Langston Galloway.
Oh, there we go, Langston.
Rattled it home.
George, chalk up another assist, and it's nice to see the Pistons able to play defense and cause a turnover and get an easy basket going the other way. Christian Wood with the assist. Big fella can do it all, really.
Going tonight. Knox from.
Yeah, that's as big as I can possibly get the top part.
Well, we said that Knox can shoot the basketball.
Couple of triples on the way to 8. Kevin Knox. 8:35 to play in the half. Thon Maker. Thought about it from the corner. Now fires it.
Ooh,
A triple.
let's go. Thon Maker with a 3.
Thon Maker looks more comfortable, or as comfortable as he has on the offensive end, maybe all season.
Oh, that was a 2.
Marcus Morris with a miss. Langston Galloway to forecourt. Bruce Brown speeds to the rim. Blocked by Ntilikina. He thought he was fouled, no call.
Look at Langston Galloway Little help defense on the reach right there. Dislodged it from Knox. And now this is the other end of this play. Christian Wood on the bounce feed. Guys are playing together. And Thon Maker, folks.
That's a three. Why are they?
Barrett for Ellington.
They got to redo his that box score because that's a three.
Buries it. He has 13.
All right, Tony Snell for three.
And the Pistons lead 43-34. 8 minutes to play in the first half.
Austin says, LOL, Thon is making up for all of his BS in the previous games. Absolutely.
Barrett is so good at throwing his body, just hurling it into the defense right there, getting the benefit of the contact, and he'll get a three-point opportunity. You know who he looked like on that move?
Angel Ortega says Knicks are going to win.
That's what he does as a left-hander.
4G says Tony.
Basket counts. And the free throw makes it a three-point New York trip. 43-37 Pistons.
4G.
48 to play the first half. Langston Galloway against the rookie Barrett. Marquise Morris against Randall. Nice power forward matchup there.
Willie Kennedy says go Lions.
He sure did win it. A little surprised that Randall tried to get an El Cheapo at the end with the flop judge.
Randall down the lane, took it right at Thon Maker for a score. He has 7. It's 45-39 Pistons.
Man, it's a good thing I wasn't drinking water when I read 4G's comment.
Markeith again against Randall. Sizes him up.
Christian says we ain't got to talk about that.
Turns, fires. He's down. And Randall is going to be called for the foul.
Ooh. Forgy says Randall just fell off, huh? Hey, he found a home with the New York Knicks. What in the world? They're trying to say Tony Snell dropped 3 points. Now he only has 13. Wait a second. Yeah. 5-5. So how's everybody's Wednesday? Is everybody doing well on this Wednesday? Agent Super Argo says Randall had great stats last season. Yeah, he did. He really did. Fish Essential, okay. It's just okay. You're just having an okay Wednesday? Aswin says, it's already Thursday here. Well, how's your Thursday going, Aswin? Lance says, I got all my homework done, so I can chill in my dorm and live stream with the man Trox. Oh, man, I appreciate that.
I'm pleased to be joined by Major
James
General
Willis says, I get paid
Mitchell,
tomorrow.
United States Army. This is your first time at an NBA game. What do you think? Oh, I'm thrilled. We're having a blast. I'm here with my wife and 2 boys, and we got
Fisher
to
Sensor
enlist
says,
some
"Oh
new
shoot, I'm
recruits into the
bleeding."
armed
Uh-oh.
forces and meet a
Hope
lot
you're
of
all
great
right,
people.
brother.
You know, my brother served in the United States
Ezra
Army,
says,
as did my dad, and it's
off
always
to a
special
great
when you have
start.
the
Thanks to
swearing-in
you, man.
ceremonies.
Oh, I appreciate
How
that,
special is it for you
Aslan.
to, to see that again and seeing this next generation
Angel
of young
says,
men
I'm
and
at
women,
work,
taking that
chilling,
pledge to
hoping
serve
my
their
Knicks
country.
don't
Well,
lose
I think
again.
it's really special. You know, we are an all-volunteer army, and so it's and
Well,
it is a dangerous world.
if
So to have
the Knicks weren't
these,
playing the Pistons,
young,
I would say, well, I hope
recruits,
that
these
they
young
win.
men and women want to
But
serve
they
our
are
country.
playing
It's
my
pretty
team, so
thrilling for me to be
I
part
wish
of
the
it.
best team.
You know,
the
Monday
best of,
with being Veterans Day,
luck.
what type of plans do you have, and how special is that day just in general? Well, as being the senior commander at Detroit Arsenal, part of my job is outreach, so I'm participating with the other leaders there in as many events as we can. We're going to black tie galas and the pancake to start off the parade here in Detroit. So we're doing
All right, Marquis
many things as
made
we
his
can
free
to
throws.
celebrate Veterans Day. With the Pistons and as I mentioned with the NBA partnership and the Hoops for Troops initiative, how substantial is that, and just the significance of being able to have that type of visual? I think it says a lot about the organization and that they're a values-based organization and that they're patriotic for them to have a night like this. And so it is real special to be part of it. Major John, I appreciate it, man. Thanks for your service, man. We love you. Thank you. Thanks for doing this. All right, George Blaha.
Great to have the general here and to have this special night.
Bad
Little
pass.
Caesars Arena.
Bad pass, Bruce.
Happy Veterans Day to all those who served and those who are serving now.
Really an honor to be in your presence.
Julius
Angel
Randle
says
with a quick hoop
we
for New
usually
York.
go off in the third and
47
fourth.
to 41.
So I'm hoping
Score.
for
The
that
Pistons
again.
have the lead. 6 and 10 to play in the half. Langston Galloway goes baseline. Shot is off.
Well, I'll
there.
tell you this, Angel. Whoever takes care of the basketball and plays better defense is going to win this game. Chris's Bree says, Traython Maker
Clock
now.
at 10 against Tony Snell. Randall fires over Markieff Morris and fills it up. That was a triple, so it's a 3-point game. The Knicks aren't going anywhere.
No,
This
they're
is
not.
such
They're
a
playing
he's
very
going off,
hard.
though.
You would expect that.
James
They were
Willis says Snell
embarrassed
is
in their last
on
game
tonight.
against the Sacramento Kings.
Motion
You
says
knew there
Snow.
would be a bounce back.
Where is Dennis Smith Jr.?
This is trying to bounce
I think
back
he's
as well. They had a tough
injured.
outing in Washington against the
Angel
Wizards.
says Dennis is out for personal
Markieff
reasons.
Morris
Oh, okay.
missing, but hits the deck.
I
Drew the
appreciate
foul.
that, Angel.
It's on Neely Keena. First on Neely Keena. Second on the Knicks. Team fouls are 2-2. Our Flagstar Bank starring role tonight. The matchup of the identical twins, Markieff and Marcus Morris. And Markieff has the best of Marcus so far. 8 wins versus 5 in their 13 matchups. Their numbers look very, very similar.
I thought the same thing when I saw them. Like, wait a minute, that's a virtual stalemate. They look alike. They really play a lot alike. The shots look almost identical.
Markieff at the line.
Agent Super
6'10".
Argo says Dennis
Marcus
Smith
is
Jr.
6'9".
had a family member pass
Markieff gets
recently.
1, has 9.
Ooh.
Pistons by 4.
There's been a lot of passings going around.
Over Andre. Off the iron. Luke Kennard.
Definitely
quickly
want to
Bruce
say,
Brown.
recipes
Deep
to
post position for
Everything
Gray.
King's
Get
dad.
back top side to Markieff. Triple try.
Thoughts and prayers to Everything King.
Bang, it's through for 3.
The
He has
Detroit
a dozen.
YouTubers,
Pistons by 7.
are a little down today.
Marcus Morris misses. Bruce Brown way up for Tony Snell. Lays it up, lays it in.
All right, Tony Snell.
Pistons explode to a 9-point lead.
They're getting their fair share of easy buckets tonight, something that hasn't been constant really on the season, but they've had a couple of run-outs. They're playing good defense, the snappy outlets, the up-court pass.
Les Hayward says Morris is playing like a bad boy. Agent Super Argo says I have 30 minutes to listen to your show before heading to work, my guy. Appreciate this. No, I appreciate you coming in, brother. You know, I do this all, you know, for every single Pistons game. So hopefully, you know, you could join on and, you know, we could definitely see more of you. Joseph Marshall, what's going on, brother? Says, I have arrived. Dwayne says, lift your head up. One thing I know for sure is if the Pistons win, everything King would be happy about that. Absolutely. Joseph Marshall says, oh, look, you're leading the Knicks. What an accomplishment. Joseph Marshall already coming in to bust my stuff. All right, Joseph, I see you. Agent Super Argo says, Wish Morris. I know they're both playing pretty well. You know, Markieff does have 12 points. And Marcus has 0 points. Wait, am I reading that right? Yeah, okay. So it looks like it's Markieff. Fishing Essential says the OG, Joe. Unheard of Daily Bread, what's going on? Says Snellevator going up tonight. James says, LOL Snellevator.
But they're helping each other, the passing. They're shooting 60%, 61% from the floor, and 55% from three-point land.
16 assists on 20 hoops. The Knicks have 10 feeds on their 19 hoops. 53-44 Pistons. Near turnover for New York. They'll take another crack at it. Barrett finds his shot, sends it, can't score it.
Snell, you should have grabbed it, not tip it back.
No looker into the corner.
Ooh. Julius Randle's on fire today.
That three gives him 15.
He's starting to find his mark. He struggled a bit on the season, their first 7 games. Teams loading up on him.
Such big numbers last year. 21
Lane says
8.7
Morris
rebounds.
and Thon already have season highs, LOL.
Turnover Pistons. Barrett to the basket, lays it up, lays it in. You hate those things.
Yeah. Hard
Points
to
off
defend.
of turnovers.
53-49 Pistons. 3.5 to play in the half. Andre bumped and fouled.
Look at this, George. That was after the turnover. Barrett able to get all the way to the hoop. And that turnover was below the Pistons' free throw line. So he covered a lot of ground quickly.
Agent Super Argo says Randle has found his stroke. Absolutely. Oh, Andre Drummond, let's go. While falling down.
He's going to mess around and have 20 assists in this half.
Barrett on the drive. Pistons meet him in the air. Bruce Brown called for the foul.
Barrett, a good ball handling, strong left-handed player. Bruce right there.
Wow, all ball.
Chest to chest. Yeah, that was all ball. That was almost,
Fishing Essential says Streamlabs has...
There was a challenge at a Bruce Brown foul in Washington, and Dwayne Casey's
Streamlabs
challenge was
has
upheld.
109,000 subs.
Coming up on our Ram halftime report, Mickey York and Chip McCormick break down the first halves for Tony Snell and Christian Wood. At the Ram desk.
There she says, ball don't lie.
Free throw for
Absolutely.
Barrett. He has 9. Pistons lead by 4. Just over 3 to play in the half. Bruce Brown sees.
Ooh, nice cut. Get it.
Tried to tap it, lost it out of bounds.
New York basketball.
55-50 our score. Got a malfunction on the scoreboard here at Little Caesars, but
Eric says, how do you like the coach's challenge? It's different. As long as it doesn't get abused, I dig it.
At the stripe on the second foul.
But if it starts getting abused, you know, kind of like that whole,
the Pistons
for those of you NFL people,
to offer Pistons fans a great deal to start the season.
For the pass interference flag.
Select Piston home game. To take advantage, go to pistons.com/wallside windows or just call 313-PISTONS. Barrett has 10. He got 1. 55-51. Pistons have the lead. Marquise Morris from Luke Kennard. Corner 3 won't go through. Barrett boards it. Marcus Morris from the corner triple.
Marcus Morris over his brother.
His first
for 3.
Is coming off a 29-point game and a 28-point game. But don't expect him to be very quiet for the rest of the night. Now New York.
Asian Super Argo says the coach's challenge will come in handy during the playoff games. Yeah, I think so.
Andre taps and taps again.
Good position inside. Once he secured it, he was not going to be moved. And Andre with those multiple jumps, excellent for an offensive rebounder to have.
10 points, 8 boards. Marcus Morris bumped on the shot try, hits it off the high glass.
Wow. All right,
and he
Marcus Morris says, hey,
Marcus Morris.
I might have had a bad first quarter.
His 57 combined points in their last
but I'm coming to ball out now.
Concentration.
Toughest shot of the night, wouldn't you say?
Yes.
Shout out to the former Piston, Marcus Morris.
And getting fouled, yes.
Fouls on Tony Snell, his second. Free throw falls. And now we are tied up at 57.
James Willis says, Lions signed a former Alabama fullback, Bo Scarborough. Whoa, okay. Oh, there we go, Cool Hand Lou. Let's go, Guns.
I'm counting them. That's 18 assists for the Pistons in the one half.
4 of them. But Randall.
Hold on, Randall.
Right back with a dunk.
Hold on, Randall.
New York end.
He's a locomotive going downhill now, George.
He has a dozen in the second. 17 so far on the night. 15-6 New York run, by the way, with a minute to play in the half. Andre spins to the rim, lays it in.
Let's go, Dre.
Andre's tried to do that in this game, and I like it. You know, spread it out. I thought maybe a little too much of it in the Washington game. He's got the freedom to do it, and I think he caught New York off guard that time.
Randall missed the 3. Gray
runs
right back at him and lays it up.
Let's go.
Andre has 14. Pistons 63. New York
Randall has
59,
risen from the dead since Agent Super Argo.
Portis screens for Barrett on the drive. Shot is short to Luke Kennard.
Yep.
Bruce Brown with the basketball. Marquise Morris doubled. Clock at 7.
Move without the ball. Come on.
Luke to the basket. No. Tap Gray. No. Follow Luke short. But finally a whistle from Ben Taylor.
Snell got to start moving without the basketball to help your team out.
And the foul's called. That's the second on Barrett. Join us tomorrow night at 8 here on Fox Sports Detroit for Gibby's Gala. Everybody versus Parkinson's. A night to benefit the Kirk Gibson Foundation
Asia
for
Super
Parkinson's.
Argo says
And the push
this
to
is a
find
good
cure.
game battling.
As Gibby
Oh,
Jalen,
absolutely.
everybody versus Parkinson's tomorrow night at 8 on Fox Sports Detroit. What a worthy cause. And a great, great guy fighting the good fight against Parkinson's.
It's my Spartan
My
brother.
God, what an athlete.
Yeah,
what,
go green.
And what a competitor.
Dwayne Boatwright doing what he does best. I appreciate that, brother. He says,
First half.
you too can stay in the loop, be a part of the
From
movement.
distance.
Hit the thumbs up,
Short.
that notification bell, subscribe to
Andre
Troxel Sports Talk.
Had the rebound.
Appreciate
I hope he gets
that.
credit for it.
Should.
Looks like he has a double-double anyway here at the break. 14 points, 10 rebounds for Andre. And the Pistons have a 64-59 halftime lead over the New York Knicks.
What's going on, Data
Both
Boy?
teams had their moments in the first half. Let's go to Johnny Kane now, with the guy who got the Pistons off and running early, Tony Snell.
Hey, we got to towel him off. Didn't miss a shot in the first half. 15 points for you, Tony. What was the key for you offensively in the first half?
Ball movement, moving the ball and try to get some stops.
What do you think Dwayne Casey's message will be to you guys here at halftime?
We got to stay consistent defensively, get back on transition, and try to move the ball offensively.
All right, man. Best of luck second half.
For sure.
All right, Tony Snell. You know what I love about him, Mickey York? His brevity with words. Not with you, though. Not with you.
I've got a clock to fill up here, Johnny. You're right. I get paid by
Just
the
Marshall
words.
says
Tony
I'm
Snell
6'2",
obviously does
so
not. Getting paid by the point, though.
could
15
say-
already. That is a season high for him. Christian Wood has also led them off the bench
Fisher
with 7
sister
points.
says I'm
Those two
6'3".
are the subject of our first half GMC Fox Vision, Tim.
Yeah, I was impressed with the offense. 20 assists. Turnovers has been a huge issue. They took care of the ball. Now let's take a look here. The Pistons are running what they call DHO with Tony Snell. That stands for dribble, hand up. The lane is wide open. Why? Well, New York's not a dominant defensive team, but also the Pistons' three-point shooting, 46% in the first half, has spread the defense, created a lane, excellent finish. Now, my favorite player of the first half is right here. The young duo, Bruce Brown and Christian Wood, make eye contact. The passing was excellent. High screen and roll, and look where Bruce Brown puts the ball. About 12 feet up, long arms, Christian Wood with a strong finish. He was a good contributor with 7 points.
6th straight game this season already with the Pistons, at least 20 points, and they have used it to build a 5-point lead here.
Asman said, you are 16 and 6'3"? That's unfair, man. I'm 19 and 5'7". AG Super Argo says the Knicks would be a good team if not led by a blind coach. Yeah, I mean, I still think you guys are like one big piece away. Like if you get like a power move, the Knicks could be scary. What's going on, mister? He says, hi. What's going on? Angel says, stop making me feel bad. I am 20 and 5'8". Hey, I'm 32 and I'm 5'10". Well, 5'10" and I think it's what, 5'10" and 3/4 or something like that. As it says, my best five and possibly the most firepower are Rose, Griffin, Drummond, Kennard, and Wood. Name yours, Trox. Uh, yeah, I'm gonna probably have to say that same same lineup. Joseph Marshall says, "You see how people under 6 feet make every quarter of an inch count." Bobby Bowling says, "What does PF stand for?" It means power forward. Great Lakes Steak action film. I cannot do that. That is a copyright infringement, and I cannot do that. YouTube will shut me down. Best I could do is game audio only. That is very true. Go read, go do your research and figure that one out. Go ahead and go try to show the game. See how fast you'll get shut down by YouTube. And the NBA will shut you down too. So if YouTube don't, the NBA will. Bobby, which part of the power forward set don't you get? I can help you out. Agent Super Argo says, "You guys enjoy off to work." Oh man, hopefully you have a great day at work, and hopefully see you again, man. It was fun to have you here. The numbers with it. Well, like the next one is FG is field goal. 3PT is 3-pointers. REB is rebounds. AST is assists. And then PF next to PTS, that's personal fouls. And then PTS is points. So, like, I'm going to read Tony Snell, SF. He is 6 for 6 from the field goal percentage, so he's shooting 100%. He is 3 for 3 for 3-pointers. He has a rebound, an assist, and 2 fouls with 15 points. Does that help, Bobby? Okay, you get it now? Okay, cool. No, I mean, I don't mind helping, you know. I know the first time I seen a stat sheet, I was like, what in the world is this? 4G, I don't ban you. You do it to yourself, man. You can't curse in this. But welcome back, brother. Joseph Marshall says, no, I do. Watch your profanity. Yeah, 4G, we just try to keep a clean channel just because, you know, I want everybody to be able to watch this and, you know, and things like that and follow along. Bobby Bolin says, UConn in the house, Connecticut to Detroit, Drummond land. Oh, absolutely. Are you from Connecticut? Because UConn has definitely been very, very good to Detroit. You had Richard Rip Hamilton, Andre Drummond. You know, that's two right off rip that has played a huge part in Detroit history. And told my little one that if she ever plays basketball, she's going to UConn with Coach Gino Auriemma. Because, yeah, he'll get her right. Be a first round draft pick. But I'll tell you what, UConn has produced a lot of great talent. You know, not even just for Detroit. You know, they produced Ray Allen. You know, probably, well, I know a lot of people will say Steph Curry is the best three-point shooter ever. But until he retires, I will still say it's, you know, Ray Allen. Forgy says Drummond Connecticut ties makes me think he go into Boston. Fishing Essential says Ray Allen better. Bob Bolin says Shabazz Napier I think will have a breakout season this year. Who's he with? Because I definitely think, you know, in the right system, he very well could. I mean, he's not a scrub point guard. Oh, he's with Minnesota? You know, if he could get into that right system, you know, maybe he needs to go to, if he doesn't, like maybe he needs to go to like San Antonio or maybe even Boston. You know, somewhere where there's a legit coach to where, you know, he can learn and really play the NBA level. Cuz he's you know, in college he was on fire in college. But I hope he does well. Fisher says when halftime ends. It's gonna be what do you call it? It's gonna be here shortly. Actually, I think it's coming on right now. The players are.
It's the Knicks, second longest active. The Minnesota Timberwolves have fallen to the Pistons 8 straight times. They'll be here on Monday. By the way, this game's almost too close to call, like some elections.
Absolutely.
All the
Absolutely.
numbers.
Bobby Bowling, he says it took him Walker some time now. Look at him.
They both have 6
Absolutely.
for 13 from deep. Maybe
a
few missed New York free throws the difference here in the first half, Gregory. But the big guys have played well, haven't they? Julius
He
Randle
also says Shabazz is a winner. He has that grit. Absolutely.
Randle has caused the Pistons problems with his ability to dribble from out beyond the arc and finish at the hoop. But Andre says, hey, I can do it as well, and he did it with the offhand. But here is Randle. As I mentioned, this guy has really bounced back after a slow start in this game. Andre bounced back after a slow start to the game, exploding for 14 points. That's our Miller Lite moment. And now the
Fisher Special, best of luck, man.
Underway. New York,
and I always would tell anybody that's trying out for any sport, I don't care what sport it is, never give a coach a reason to cut you.
Was red hot in their last 2 ball games.
Leave it all out on the field or out on the court or playing field.
Now he has 9.
You know, don't give him a chance to cut you.
In their last 2. Markieff Morris catches his brother with a long gun.
Yo, brother.
Bobby says and Ray Allen was the best. Oh, yeah, absolutely.
Pistons. Lob inside to Barrett, who lays
I just loved Richard Hamilton and how he used them screens. He was like a Reggie Miller 2.0.
Nice setup by Taj Gibson.
Call those 2 guys the Energizer Bunnies.
Luke Kennard way across the court to Tony Snell. Bruce Brown with a clock at 5. Turns, fires, it's short.
Come on.
It was dead on, and it was, but it was just a hair short. Out of bounds to New York. They trail by 3.
Ooh. Okay, Bobby says Ray Allen or Reggie Miller. Who's better?
Against Andre. Randle against
I'm going to have to say
he's feeling
Marcus Morris is on fire.
Yes, he is.
Burning hot. And that's a carryover. He got an early foul trouble here tonight. That's the only reason.
Man, that is hard.
Slow out of the gate. You're right to the basket, and he scored.
Because I will say this: if Reggie Miller did not have to play in the Jordan era, Reggie Miller would have a ring.
Taj Gibson scores inside, as he did so often as a member of the Chicago Bulls.
As it says, fun fact for the day, 1 American buck equals $70 here. Wow, that's awesome.
Against Taj Gibson. Markieff Morris with a long gun. It goes.
Slippy says, you're a Pistons fan? I am.
Markieff is,
you know, but I welcome, you know, in this stream, like I welcome all Knicks fans and Pistons fans. You know, as long as you guys keep it respectful, you know, you guys are more than welcome. Let's have some fun.
Long rebound to Luke Kennard. Pistons up 72-69. Andre against Taj Gibson. Hands to Markieff. Back inside to Dre. Across the lane with a sweeper. Around and down.
There we go, Dre.
Soft shot.
You know, Andre was 6 of 20 in the game from Washington. And a lot of his shots just in and out around that basket. Tonight, he is taking his time, far more efficient.
Bobby says we need another Rip Hamilton mid-range shooter right now this year. Yeah.
Marcus Morris with a miss.
Abdul says,
here comes Bruce
so what do you think, Trox? Are we going to win this or what? As long as we keep...
Powering his way inside, and a blocking foul is going to
be called. As long as we limit the turnovers, you know, we have a possible chance to beat the Knicks.
Dre off the deck, he's fine.
You know, we had, what was that, 18 assists or 19 assists in the first half?
Pistons will take it.
You know, we just got to make sure we limit the turnovers. That's all.
8.5 to play in the third. Pistons lead 74-69.
Slippy says, I'm a huge Knicks fan. Hopefully we get some wins.
Clock running out for Luke Kennard.
Hey, I definitely hope you guys do. Hopefully it's not tonight, but I hope you guys do.
Rebound Barrett.
I do think that the Knicks are very underrated this year. And, you know, if they can make one good power move, you know, then you guys could definitely, you know, shock the world on a lot of nights.
They're willing to make that extra pass. It's unselfish basketball, and that's why they are right here in this game.
74-72 our score. Bruce Brown outside of Markieff Morris. Triple try. Through for three. Count that, baby, and a foul on Julius Randle.
There we go. There we go. That's for three and the foul.
Snell busting out.
Let's go, Markieff.
Markieff Morris.
While falling down, got the foul for three, made it, and going to the free throw line for one.
And that's very dangerous. That's where guys get those ankle turns, George.
It's about time you showed up, Markieff Morris. How are you going to review something that you already know is a three?
The officials.
Unless they try and review if the foul occurred prior to the shot.
Can't review whether it was a foul.
No, she says bad move.
Line, I guess.
Bad boys move Morris. Absolutely.
You know, could this be a flagrant foul or a technical or something? As you can see, he gets all the way underneath him. Randall does.
Did he give him room to
Fishing
come down,
Essential, go into my description and hit my email.
Many guys turn, roll ankles on plays like that when you don't have any room to come down. You got to come down. With the rash of injuries the Pistons have had, you don't need another one off something like that.
Flagrant one. It is a flagrant one.
Oh, wow. They call it flagrant one? Wow.
My guess is that was an accident.
I don't think it was intentional. You know, he's trying not to foul him up top and found his feet underneath, so he got him on the floor.
David Fizdale shaking his head about it.
I like David Fizdale. I think he's a really good coach. Thought he did a nice job in Memphis.
Yes. I like the way the Knicks are playing right now.
I like the way the Knicks are playing. And that's what they're focusing on in New York right now. You know, it's a narrow view. You know, you don't look so much big picture and win-loss record. Hey, this is a team with 10 new players trying to get accustomed to each other.
Crazy.
But you got a good coach, and you know, a lot of times
I'm all for the Pistons to win, but
later on,
I wouldn't even call that a flagrant foul.
Hard work and accountability right now in New York.
I mean, I would call it just a regular foul, but not no flagrant.
2 feet in the paint, George.
Baby hook, and he hit it. He has 20. And the Pistons lead by 8.
Flippy says no Griffin or Reggie Jackson for Pistons. Knicks better keep this one at least close.
Bats it away to Bruce Brown. Bruce to the hoop, plays it up, plays it in.
There we go, Bruce.
Pistons by 10. Just over 7 to
says,
play here in the third. New York will take a timeout.
Joseph Marshall says, Troxel, when I join, we should do a trash talk segment in Line of Scrimmage weekly show. Trash talk about what? The Gridiron Blitz. Well, Welcome back. He says, you ain't joining. Slippy says, are you from Detroit? Yes, I am. That's why I'm a Pistons fan. I like all my Detroit sports teams. But, here in the Sports Movement Network, we have, we invite all teams. So, we invite the Knicks fans. We invite the, Raptor fans. We invite the Nets fans. We invite all fans from all across the world. As long as people keep it respectful, I'll keep it respectful with you, and, we'll have some fun. I mean, yeah, we'll trash talk here and there, but, that's all in fun of the game. We'll never take it serious, and just have some fun. Bobby Bolin says, Detroit Drew shows love to everyone. That's definitely what's up. Fishing Essential says, I did it, Trox. Sean Fisher, I appreciate that. Appreciate that for the subscription. Fishing Essential says, I did it, Trox. I finally did it. What'd you do,
Bruce Brown's going
Fishing
to end
Essential?
up picking him up here. Andre will then roll back to his guy to get in front of Gibson. And what happens? There's a deflection by Andre, nearly a steal. Bruce Brown's going to get the steal, but that was just really
Sleepy
good
says,
team defense.
let's be honest, Markieff Morris is less than Marcus Morris. If you said that any day before today, I would have definitely agreed with you. Oh, okay, you emailed me? All right, that's what's up.
And that shot is late.
You know why? Because Portis caught it. And being on that sideline, maybe he didn't see the clock. Took his time.
Hey, wait, when did the Knicks get Bobby Portis?
To size it up. Needed to get it up.
Size
and why ain't he starting?
But late. 82-72. The Pistons lead the Knicks. Pistons have their biggest lead. Langston Galloway from the lane. Now they're up a dozen. 84-72.
Okay, Sean, you're a Knicks fan. That's what's up. Oh, and you're from New York? Or you're in New York? That's what's up, man.
Julius Randle fires, fills it.
Ooh.
What did New York need that?
Don't let that man get hot. Julius Randle will destroy people and teams.
84-75. Pistons. Andre with a miss. Portis with a rebound.
Fishing Central says my birthday is in November 30th.
Randle in the post.
Hey, happy early birthday.
Backs in, bumps. Here's the turn.
Bobby says, is Galloway playing good defense tonight? He's playing solid.
Pistons with an 84-75 lead. 5:35 left in the third. Markieff Morris guarded by his...
come on, Markieff.
Barrett to the basket. No. Comes away to Markieff Morris. Shovels to Langston Galloway. Bruce Brown cross court.
Ooh.
Tony Snell for
three. There we go.
He rattles it home. 87-75 Pistons. Barrett to the basket. It's off Barrett and out of bounds.
You better be careful. RJ Barrett, you better be careful. Don't want to get no tech.
Pistons spotting up. New York's defense totally scattered. The open shot, and Snell, I don't think he's missed an open look.
Hey, wait, what did
He didn't miss anything.
What did Sean say?
7 for 7. Open look or not.
Oh.
He has 18.
Yeah, Sean, I definitely try to keep a clean chat.
Pistons lead him 87-75.
So just definitely try to keep it clean. But yeah, I don't know what's going on with Snell and Markeith, man. Today they came to play. Like first time all year they actually came to play.
Portis screens for Neely-Keena. Bobby Portis launches it short. Come back to Portis though, to the rim, lays it up, lays it in.
See that?
And he does.
See that, you guys? He fouled his shot.
Tony Snell with a foul.
Bobby Portis missed the three.
Langston scored a moment ago on this very play.
Knew that it was going to be short. Went straight to the basket.
But this time, Randall
got his own rebound and went up and got the foul.
Portis went after Langston. Galloway thinking it was
guys got to take a page
shot.
from that,
Langston
man.
made the right
Play
call.
some better defense.
Langston wincing, George, because he got hit in the groin area.
Staying in.
Yeah, he's going to stay in. Maybe. Luke Kennard's up.
And Langston raised his hand like it was time for me to sit down.
Yeah.
Free throw goes. Portis has 3.
Hey, you guys, he's new to the channel.
Take a shot.
Put him on a 900-second timeout.
Rebound. Portis,
that's not cool. Just I mean, just if he was new, so you know, let him know before you guys put him in timeout.
14 all after the first quarter. Markeith for the lane. Lob it deep to Dre. Ball didn't quite get there.
Dre moved.
And out of bounds.
If Dre didn't move, he could have caught that and for the save.
This was a pretty move.
That's a big-time stuff right there.
It's Dr. J-like. It's Michael Jordan-like. It's Kobe Bryant-like. All guys with hang time.
Morris twins.
Dr. J.
From the great city of Philadelphia.
Or the human highlight reel, Dominique Wilkins.
3:40 to play here in the third. Frank Neely-Keena. Screen from Gibson. Neely-Keena gets it up off the glass. It won't go. Rebound Andre. Brings it to forecourt. Directs traffic. 22 points, 12 rebounds, 5 assists for Dre.
Forty says these teams are potential trade partners.
Back outside for Luke Kennard.
That's why Frank getting all the playing time for the Knicks and players came to play. Hey, that could be a possibility, 4G.
Andre has 6 of them. The latest just now. Gibson gives it up to Neely-Keena, and the shot's right down the middle.
I like Neely-Keena.
Best I've seen.
Hey, real talk, I like him too. I like Frank. Frank,
but that's good to
I like
see
him.
for the Knicks.
If he ever came to the Pistons, I would not be mad. Noah Anderson, what's going on, man? I appreciate you coming in. He says, this is dope, y'all. Appreciate that. I do this all season long. Angel says, Frank's defense, absolutely. That's why I like Frank. I like players that can play defense. You know, and if you can make your shots, you know, and be a two-way type of player, hey, I'm all for it. You know, so that's why I like Frank, because of his defense. Forgy says Frank locked up Kimba in the Olympics. Noah Anderson says $10 on the Pistons to the finals, $1,200 payout. My final tickets will be paid if they go. Absolutely, that's crazy. I mean, I don't think we're NBA final ready right now. You know, because I still don't think Coach Casey has his full team. You know, but right now they do rank 5th in player or in offensive player efficiency So when they shoot the ball, they're very efficient. We have the second overall bench in the NBA. The only big problem with us is turnovers and lack of defense, really. If we could fix that, this year and maybe even next year, I could definitely see us, making a run in the playoffs. Amy Amor, what's going on, girl? She is our newest member of the Sports Movement Network. Definitely subscribe to her and the Gridiron Blitz. And definitely check out my description below for Alliance Personnel and Staple Sports.
He was able to get into nursing school, so way to go, Ben. Also, Grand Valley basketball opens on Saturday, but on football, on the football field, remember, they got the Anchor Bone Classic. It's part of
Josh
Football Week in Michigan.
Trojanowski, what's going on? He says Trojanowski has entered the building. What's going on, Josh?
Thanks, Johnny. Shot clock running out, but it didn't run out before Andre hit the hook.
That's a pretty play.
He now has 24.
That was a pretty play. I don't know what Andre led with some Harlem Globetrotter stuff out there. Luke give him another assist. George Pistons got a chance at the NBA high this year with those assists, right?
Yes, sir. They're at about 31. And the NBA high is 38.
What in the world is my chat went to?
94-82. The Pistons lead it. Gibson fouls Christian Wood.
Gotta admit, I got some goosebumps on the Grand Valley State thing.
That wasn't that nice.
Yeah. Look at Andre. Little curly kneel action. Luke's gonna go with the no
Carmelo
look.
Anthony made me a Knicks fan. He's my favorite player of all time.
That was a no looker, folks.
Oh, so if we go and sign Carmelo Anthony,
cool hand Luke to go with his 8
you'd be
points.
a Pistons fan then. Nah, I'm just pulling your leg. No, I mean, hey, real talk. Actually, Carmelo should have been Bennett Piston.
Rebound, Bobby Portis.
It was between him, Dwayne Wade, or Chris Bosh.
By Christian Wood.
But we picked Darko Milicic.
By the way, Barrett is one of the league leaders in minutes played. We played 25 minutes tonight.
Sean says, hope RJ goes
Purchased
off.
the all-new Motor City Pass, the most flexible
4
way
for
to withdraw
11
Piston games all season long.
and has 12 points.
Up to 8 games per month for just $89. Starting shop on a monthly basis.
I wouldn't put a whole lot of pressure on him this year.
In the gondola.
Let him get his feet wet in the NBA.
Motor City Pass.
Hey, George.
But I said when he went to the Knicks, I said, oh, they got themselves a player.
One-sided loss to Sacramento, played 41 minutes. And asked after the game, why did he play so long in a game that was so one-sided? And
Gridiron Blitz says, pretty Amy.
Bisdale says, really? You want to talk to me about
why are we talking about toilets here?
That's kind of crazy. He's averaging 37.1 minutes. Kyle Lowry, Fred Van Vliet, and Damian Lillard, the only guys who play more minutes.
Sure, Barrett isn't complaining. No.
Luke Kennard just lost the ball. The Knicks, on their possession, draw a foul. It's on Bruce Brown.
He says, Troxel don't say the D word around Pistons fan. That's profanity.
Assistant general manager told me before the game that though Barrett is 19, he's not
that
really
D word.
19.
I was like, wait, what D word?
Advanced maturity-wise, they really like this pick that they got at number 3. New York was hoping for something totally different. They were hoping to get the number 1 pick.
Okay, y'all might have to fill me in on the side on this inside joke.
Durant, Kyrie Irving, all those things, but none of it happened. So now they got to, revamp with plan B, C, and D. He likes their young lineup, though.
Sometimes you got to do that in this league.
Oh, okay.
Here's David Fizdale. That's Keith Smart on one side. Yep, he's the guy who hit the shot to give Indiana.
I get it now.
NCAA title.
And what a pretty shot it was.
What's going on, Data Boy? He says, sending prayers out to Everything King. Is that passed today?
That minute and 10 to play in the third.
Absolutely. You know, definitely I had to start my stream off with, you know, a moment of silence for everything King. You know, let him know that our thoughts and prayers are with him.
Triple try, no. Rebound, Taj Gibson. Pistons with a 9-point lead. Last minute of the third quarter here at Little Caesars Arena. Barrett in the lane. Wayne Ellington with a long gun. Rebound, Christian Wood. Bruce Brown brings it to forecourt.
Yeah, 4G, it's the same sort of profanity that our former Detroit Lions offensive coordinator last year.
Open for a minute, pump fake, and runs up the shot, hits it.
Are you kidding me? Thonmaker, you actually did an and one. Hey, you know, we seen snow here in Michigan, so I knew today was going to be crazy.
Shot right at the free throw line after the pump fake, but he showed some strength here, George. And he gets
One
a
Pride 40 says, what's up? What's going on, One Pride 40?
Nicely done. Missed the free throw, though. Rebound to Gibson. 96-85 Pistons. Shut off the shot clock. 15 seconds to play here in the third.
Snow is snow's like those other curse words. Only day I like that is on Christmas Day.
Wayne Ellington with 3 seconds to play in the quarter, looking for the shot. Blocked by Christian Wood. Great D by Christian. The Pistons with an
Josh says, Troxel, who's been doing real good? I've missed most of the game, was at church. Actually, I don't know if he was at church praying for these guys to finally step it up, but Tony Snell played 26 minutes, has 18 points. Markieff Morris has played 25 minutes, has 22 points. Thon Maker played 8 minutes, has 7 points. So that's on the Pistons side. On the Knicks side, it's been really, you know, Julius Randle. He has 20 points in 24 minutes. And Markieff Morris has been stepping up. He came on a little late in the second quarter. Had a pretty decent third quarter, but he has 14 points. R.J. Barrett played 27 minutes, has 13 points. Frank Nikita has 32 minutes for 11 points. Kevin Knox has 16 minutes and 10 points. Wayne Ellington still can't find his shot. Svi has played 10 minutes, but has... Well, okay. They probably counted that last second heave. So I'm not gonna personally count that. But Svi played 10 minutes, didn't really take a shot besides that last buzzer beating heave.
They came back to beat the Bulls in Chicago. 3 consecutive.
LeBron
the
with
first
another
time the Lakers done that since Magic
with another triple double.
Suns off to their best start through 7 games since 13-14.
Hey, shout out to the Phoenix Suns, my second favorite team.
In assists, leads the league at 11.1 assists per game. Luka Doncic is second at 9.5.
No Anderson, Trucks, you going to Pistons game on Monday? Yeah, I'm gonna be streaming on Monday.
Bruce Brown.
Let me see what game I'm not doing this week. Because I know that there's one game this week. Oh, Friday. Okay, yeah, I will not be doing Friday, November 8th, the Pistons at the Indiana Pacers, but I will be returning back Monday, November 11th.
He made them pay for that.
Randall to the rack. Misfires. Christian Wood on the run. to the basket, flips it up, no. Thon Maker with a rebound. They're going to get Thon for the loose ball foul.
What?
Bruce Brown, as the point guard leader out there, is going to go over to Christian Wood and say, hey, if it's not clear, hey, we can work our half-court offense. It's been working for us. That was a very difficult shot, George.
Everyone says this gym Wi-Fi is bad.
Barrett gets
Graham Blitz says it's on Boxer Trap. Okay. I'll definitely check Boxer after the stream.
Go outside. Wayne Ellington
Sean Fisher says Knicks got to make the playoffs this year.
Leading 99-85.
Yeah, but even if they don't make the playoffs, but they need to build. You know, everybody always puts high expectations on teams, you know, like the Detroit Lions fans did. You know, and I'm guilty of that, you know, full force. You know, I told everybody the Detroit Lions are going to win 12 games, win the division, and win a Super Bowl this year. Here we have the worst defense in the entire league. You know, so don't put a lot of pressure on the team. Like, you want them to build, consistently build each game. You know, if they make the playoff, they make the playoff. You know, but always get better every game.
Barrett to forecourt.
That's coming from a Pistons fan that hasn't seen a whole lot of winning since Chauncey Billups and Richard Hamilton and company.
Marcus Morris stops and fires. The bank was open.
Bank is open for Marcus Morris.
He has 16. Markeith has 22 for the Pistons.
Sean Fisher says, shout out to Amendola. He is having a good year. Hey, don't say that name too loud. The Gridiron Blitz might hear that one. No, I'm just playing.
Barrett got him.
No, hey, he has been having a great year. Actually, I want him to get re-signed.
It's the third on Barrett. Tonight, American military personnel.
Noah Anderson says 971 hates the Pistons real hard. Yeah, they hate every team.
Welcome to those in countries
They're
around
not
the
even
world
from
aboard
Detroit.
naval ships at sea. And thank you so much for your service.
Hey,
Bruce Brown able to get the first free throw to fall.
Come on now. Watch your language, Bruce.
That football game Saturday between Ferris State and
I mean, yeah, the ball don't lie, but man.
Features Tony Anise, has been great for Ferris, and Matt Mitchell, who
the Lions' record is
for Grand Valley State. The coaches on the sidelines.
3,
I got a pull for Matt.
4-1 or 3-5-1.
Mike Troxel of Michigan State and with son-in-law Andy Ayers, out of Cornell College in Iowa. But that's going to be a fun game. Yep. Televised on Fox Sports Detroit.
Yeah, 3-4-1.
Barrett to the basket. Gets Thon Maker.
Yeah, they have a tie against the Arizona Cardinals.
Speaking of LeBron,
I hope 154 says Trox is Kenny G going to make the Pro Bowl.
March 22nd,
I hope so. I hope him and Marvin
Get your
Jones.
tickets early. Call 313
and I hope Stanford does as well. Artist says, let's go Knicks. Welcome to the chat, Artist.
Missed the first free throw.
Appreciate you coming
He's 4
in.
for 8 from the stripe. 4 for 12 from the floor. 13 points, 7 assists, 5 rebounds. Nails the next. So it's 101-88.
Sean Fisher says could get in at 8-7-1.
Back. Steve Mihailuk comes out. Thon Maker, dribble hands to Bruce Brown. Topside Christian Wood. Langston Galloway with a clock at 5.
Hey, let me know when you do that 140. I'll help you.
Christian gets it back, misfires, rebound Julius Randle, and head to Marcus Morris.
Everybody always used to tell me I should have been a lawyer.
Failed in that matchup a moment ago, George.
Ramble called on Neely Kina, yeah. This is all you want to deal with at 6'9" and 255. Pistons will take a timeout. 9 minutes, 11 seconds.
Whoa. Noah says, is Reggie worst starting point guard in the league? See, that's a double-edged sword on that. It's like Reggie is not the worst, but he's not good. Like, he could be so much better, I should say. Reggie likes to play hero ball a lot, and take it upon himself to, make all the points. Hey, Sean, you want to trade Frank Ntilikina for Reggie Jackson? Because, all right, throw in Marcus Morris and we got a deal. We'll even give up what do you call it? We'll even throw in a second round pick with it. Wow, you guys are calling this game over already? The fourth quarter just started. Just straight up. Reggie and a first rounder for Frank and Morris. We'll do best and worst first.
Twins are matching each other seemingly shot for shot. Here they are.
Noah says
showing the range.
Reggie Langston in a second for Drew Holiday. I wouldn't mind that. Angel says Slippy, chill, bro. Remember what we did to the Bulls.
Everything else, George, as you pointed out earlier, very close between these two, and that's the same thing tonight. That's Menard, the big money moment.
One Pride 40 says, wait, there's mercies in basketball?
Very, very proud.
I don't think there's mercies in basketball.
9 minutes to go in the basketball game. Pistons up 101-88.
Wait, what?
Langston Galloway with a quick shot short. Rebound comes off to Christian Wood.
Where?
Gray back in the ball game. Works against Randall, and the ball's poked away. Barrett for the Rock. And Luke Kennard gets a hand on the ball.
Gridiron Blitz, I did not see nobody say that word.
The call is. Foul on Luke is third.
Well, this is pretty obvious right there.
He got the arm too.
Hard to argue with that one. Argue that one, Luke.
Yeah, it did. AT.
Barrett's first free throw kicks away. We should have a bet on that Ferris State Grand Valley game, Gregory, since Walter plays basketball.
Slippery says Angel, it will be tough, but we can come back.
We got to hot dog. What do you think? A hot dog? Or like a hamburger better?
I'll go with the burger.
All right.
Oh, you're talking about the actual game?
All right.
No, I think Bruce Brown says something, but it wasn't that. He said that ball don't lie, and then said something else.
Dogged by Randall.
I think he said the S word.
Looks like they're going to
Emily,
call foul.
what's going on? Welcome back. I appreciate you coming back to the stream.
On Randall.
Wow, that's a huge break for the Pistons because the shot clock was almost nil. And I think they're going to look at it, George, to see if that's the case.
Checking the clock.
I don't know.
I fully agree. One Pride 40. Lions' biggest need is edge, linebacker, offensive line. And actually, I would add running back as well.
0.2 of a second. You think there was time?
That was so very close. It looked like there could have been a tenth or maybe 2
Gridiron
tenths.
Blitz says, Sean, the Mods
what
were
I
a
think they're
bit
saying.
aggressive, fam. Sorry about that. Absolutely.
Stands. Follow Julius Randle. Langston Galloway will shoot 2.
Well, the Knicks will tell you they haven't had a great whistle tonight.
Sleepy says
They got the
playoffs for the Pistons
unintentional
this
kind of
year.
flagrant on Julius Randle and that foul there.
I hope so. But if they continue to turn the ball over 18, 19 times, there's no playoffs.
And
You
now
know.
a word from your Southeast Michigan Ford dealers.
You know, they got to take care of the basketball. That's our biggest problem this year so far is taking care of the basketball and, you know, consistency on defense.
Got the first.
You know, if they could fix them
Scores
two
on
things,
the second.
you know, the Pistons could make the playoffs. In fact, they could even win a playoff series.
89.
But, you know, turnovers and lack of defense consistently,
Top side of Marcus Morris.
you know, they'll never make the playoffs playing that way.
Marcus stops, fires, it's off the heel. Luke Kennard boards it. 8 minutes to play. The Pistons are up 103-89.
Pratt 40 says, oh, yep, I still believe KJ, though. He's not a 20-plus carry guy, though. Yeah, we just need, like, somebody that's like a 1A, 1B type of running back.
We get Tony Snell wide open.
You know, kind of like how that, man, Tony Snell's on fire today. He has not missed a shot. He is 8 for 8.
8 for 8, including 5 out of 5.
For 3 points.
From behind the line.
Like, come on now.
Bowls his way to the basket for a score.
What did the Knicks do to Tony Snell? Oh, wait, Tony Snell did play for the Knicks.
Marcus has 18. Markieff has 22.
Because I think he went from the Bulls to the Knicks.
Blow of sorts here at this stage of the fourth quarter.
Then,
Tony Snell.
oh, man, I can't remember where he played all. He's a journeyman, though.
Inside 5. Christian Wood. Shot clock violation.
James Willis says the Lions just signed Bo Scarborough.
We're at 7:01 to go in the game.
I wonder if Dwayne Casey is telling him to keep that ball moving, that with it going down, running down, that's not an opportunity for young Christian Wood at this stage to go.
One Pride 40 says we got Kamara. We just need our Ingram. Yeah. Oh yeah, absolutely. Nick's been doing bad or been doing horrible for years now. Yeah. I mean, a lot of their problems though stem from the front office. You know, between their front office and ownership. Oh yeah, definitely Joseph Marshall. He'll have me having a horrible day to having a great day. Yeah, but he's also played for the Chicago Bulls. James Willis. He says Snell played for the Bucks. Yeah, that was his last name, but he's also played for the Chicago Bulls. He's played, I think, for the New York Knicks. I know he's played for quite a few teams.
Digging in for our post-game edition of Pistons Live. What do you have in your bag of tricks tonight, Mr. McCormick?
This is the most efficient offense we've seen from the Pistons this year. 56% from the field, 33 assists, only 12 turnovers. Stick with us after the game, and we're going to lay out the 3 keys that led to the Pistons' best ball security and unselfishness. Don't go anywhere.
And a couple of players have also turned in their best games.
Oh, okay. Tony Snell played for the Chicago Bulls
immediately following the game
and the Milwaukee Bucks prior to coming to Detroit. He's only played on 2 teams. I thought he played on the Knicks, but I was wrong.
Man, we got our marching orders. 7:01.
What's going on, Malcolm? Welcome to the show. I appreciate you stopping in. Says no Rose, no problems. Absolutely.
Kevin Knox gets
also says no Griffin, no problems. Still win.
He's been quiet for a little while.
The only Nick who has played who does not
Malcolm
have
says
an
half
assist.
of Detroit not playing,
Every
but still
Piston
win.
who has played does have an assist.
Sean says
Knicks
Knicks need a new coach.
The Pistons go with Langston Galloway and Luke Kennard, and
Sean
they share
says
the
who's their
guard
coach?
spot. They share the shooting guard spot. Nothing wrong with that shot.
Fizdale, he came from.
Falling down 3.
I will say,
fouled by Knox.
Fizdale is a good coach. He just, I don't know what's
Late
going on
the
with
close,
him.
a little out of control. Langston keeping his concentration, takes a wallop, but the ball is gone now.
But he came from the Grizzlies.
George, are they going to look at this one?
No, New York's taking a timeout.
Oh, okay.
New York timeout.
David Fizdale saying Langston kicked his foot out on the jumper.
Is he challenging it?
He may challenge.
Yeah.
I think that's a new.
Hey,
new
absolutely.
Thing in the league. I'll tell you more about it.
Noah
after we
says
take a timeout.
Stan Van Gundy would have gave him gave Snell $40 million. Absolutely, he would have. Sean says fire him. Noshi says last on Galloway. Fish says still doing pretty decent. Amy Amor says thumbs up the live stream, guys. Absolutely. I appreciate that, Amy. Gridiron Blitz says TSMN has some big news coming soon. Absolutely. You don't want to miss the Gridiron on Sunday. Lance says, gonna sleep like a baby tonight with this dub. Yeah, we had to get off the snide off with that last loss. I don't know what went wrong that game. 17 turnovers, that's crazy.
Could be overturned if you're right. That mean no basket?
They're spending some
offensive
time.
foul?
Yeah, they're spending some time on this. You know, you wonder how much of it is a guy's normal shooting
Melton
motion.
says, if Knicks win, I'll buy you all a Knicks shirt.
Is, some extra to try and make sure there's contact on the shot.
One Pride 40 says Pistons win equals Lions win.
Normal, how much of it is world be free?
Yeah. Well, he
As
was
one
like
says, I'm back.
the
Our
originator
boys got
of
a
that
nice
whole
lead.
Kick the leg out thing.
He was the king of them all.
James
Yeah, and then
says
Reggie Miller
Marquise is
became
playing
really
really
good
good
at it.
tonight.
He sure did.
Absolutely, he is. Fishing Essential says, it actually brings up a good question.
Will
How
Free
many
was front
turnovers
line.
do the Pistons have tonight?
At first he was Lloyd Free.
Yep.
And then he became World B Free. And World B Free was incredible with unlimited range. Averaged 28 points a game one year.
The Knicks have 10 turnovers. The Pistons have 12.
Exactly.
The Knicks are +3 on
Ball
blocks.
stands, the Knicks lose the timeout.
They have 4 blocks. We have 1.
It was a foul, and the New York Knicks will lose a timeout because it was a coach's challenge.
Okay. David Fisdale challenged it and
I
lost.
saw what I saw.
So they lost a timeout.
Langston makes him pay. 4-point play. 110-93 Pistons, 6.5 left.
Oh, traveling.
They put it down.
Oh, he's going to get attacked.
For a walk.
Marcus Morris is getting attacked. Slam the basketball.
You know, this is probably.
I'll tell you what, he obviously did not feel like that was the correct call.
Well, and also he probably feels like they can't catch a break. You know, that is symbolic of a team that's 1-6, possibly 1-7 after this, and every whistle just seemingly not going your way. Watch this spike, folks. This is the essence of frustration.
Technical foul free throw falls, and Langston has 13. Pistons have their biggest lead now. It's 18.
Malcolm says still wear
6:26
mediums.
to play.
Yu-Gi-Oh! Rex, what's going on? Says take on Morris. Noah says I got vids of Andre Drummond taking a shot of out at halftime, no cap.
Screens for Langston. He sends it, doesn't score it. Rebound chased down by R.J. Barrett. Way up for Randall. Can't quite catch up with it. Lost it out of bounds.
Sean says I got Washington Nats polo. I've been a Ryan Zimmerman fan for years.
Luke Kennard against Frank Ntilikina.
No says I've posted it. Don't want him to get in trouble. He's a beast.
On Luke.
Lance Hayward says Gronk spike.
5:56 to go in the game.
Your mom says Aaron Hernandez from.
This sizable lead. And rack up
Arthur
a much
says,
needed win.
yo, what's up, Troxel? What's going on, Arthur? How's it going, brother?
Andre challenged the shot, made him miss. Rebound, Markieff Morris.
Says, I see Pistons are winning. That's what's up, bro. I'm happy for you. Absolutely. If you guys like Laker content, you know, he's a Laker guy, so definitely subscribe to Arthur.
On the run and hits.
One Pride 40 says, Mr. Trubisky is the greatest quarterback of all time. Says no one.
Andre spins to the rim and lays it in.
That was a quick reverse pivot move. And
Mogan says ref bet his house, wife,
26 for
car
Gray.
wife, and kids
by
on
the way, if he
Pistons.
could somehow get 3 more assists, he'd have his first career triple-double, George. I wonder if he knows that.
Sneaking up on that. Marcus Morris with a miss.
D Rose is injured. He still didn't play yet. I thought he would be playing today. Him and Blake, but they definitely shut him down today.
Territory as well. Although he stepped out of bounds there, he has 8 points. 8
James Will says this game shows the Pistons can play well without D Rose and Griffin. Yeah, but they got to play consistent. That's our biggest problem, though.
Look at Andre. Look at the eyes.
2K Play says Tony Snell is having an amazing game. Absolutely. Arthur says, I'm doing good, bro.
Andre knocked it away.
What about you? Great to see you.
Andre will pick up.
Doing good, man. Had a great day at work and came home and jumped straight onto live streaming. Hardly did any tests and things like that, so I'm hoping for the best during this entire
Andre,
stream.
26 points, 12 rebounds, 7 assists.
I already read that. 2K Play says Drummond a few more assists for a triple-double. As it says, this game shows Pistons can go even higher level with Rose and Griffin. Morgan says easy win for Pistons. Eric says you think Andre will have a 30 rebound. Don't know if that's realistic.
5 on Julius Randle.
He won't have a 30 rebound game today. But I think he could have a 30 rebound night this season.
4:18 to go in the game. Pistons 113, Knicks 95.
140 says Matt Stafford deserves to go into the Pro Bowl. Absolutely. Give him something. Absolutely.
Count it, and a foul.
Arthur says, that's what's up, bro. Glad you're doing well. Oh, absolutely. How about you, brother?
Because tonight is a good
Eric
night
says,
to do it.
you think Andre will
you're
ever
gonna get
have
the
a 30
basketball.
rebound
So
game?
says
Oh,
the
yeah, I
Pistons,
think so.
And they're 30.
Noah says D-Rose ain't hurt.
assists,
I
I
think
believe.
they just giving him extra
36
rest.
assists,
That could be. Noshi Stone says 5 fouls. 140 says, I hope Spielman doesn't commentate next game. Oh, absolutely.
Gets it back. Marcus Morris with a step-up gun short. Rebound Luke Kennard.
Malcolm says, just show Pistons bench better than Knicks starters. Well, the Detroit Pistons bench is the second best bench in the NBA, behind the LA Clippers. Sorry, Arthur. I know you don't like hearing the Clippers, but
including 6 for 6.
Yeah, Tony Snell is having a perfect game. Sean says, Julius Randle lost his handle. Arthur says, Knicks man, I don't know what is up with them. How do you lose to the King in Madison Square Garden? Sean says, come on. Gridiron says, Pistons finally not Lions. Yu-Gi-Oh! Rex says, Knicks not giving up. Unheard of Daily Bread says Snell is greater than Jimmy Butler. Arthur says, what up, Gridiron Blitz? Noshi Stone says 6 for 6. Absolutely. One Pride 40 says, I can't stand Spielman. Man, you and me both. Malcolm says 95, 119, they sleeping. Azul says, who predicted 118, 95? Pistons at start of the stream. I think you did, Aswin. Definitely shout out to definitely shout out to you.
Maybe get 40 assists.
Arthur says like Rebro Clippers bench is good. It's better than their starting lineup.
In the NBA.
Aswin says it's really close.
It's been beautiful basketball.
James Will says Snell, come on. Fisher says the final score 130-105.
The Pistons has
Arthur says good on Blitz. Awesome stream earlier. Salute, bro. Sean says Knicks just tank. Got me mad. Artist says
Knicks confusion out here right now.
Knicks need defense. Unheard of Daily Bread says Knickerbocker basketball.
Step to the line, but he wasn't checked in the game when it occurred. So got to be somebody that was already on the floor.
Malcolm says, nah, I thought it was going to be close, to be honest, without Blake and Rose.
Teed up when he got his 5th foul.
One Pride 40 says, I like Charles Davis as a commentator. Artist says Pistons won't make the playoffs. I think they will, Artist. Unheard of Daily Bread says New York Senator. 2K Play says Luka and Brown better at point guard, shooting guard. Oh, absolutely.
He fires topside and fills it up.
Aswin says Nana, I think, was Fishing Essential. Oh, okay. Well, shout out to Fishing Essential.
As well for the Knicks.
Arthur says, same here, Troxel, awesome stream. Here also, you guys are the best. Salute. Hey, I appreciate that, brother. Salute to you as well. James Will says, I like Dan Miller's call of the Lions game. Oh, absolutely. I do too, James. Sean Fisher says, let's go New York Rangers. Artist says, no. Sean Fisher says, go Red Wings. Oh, absolutely. Go Red Wings. They just can't buy a win if they have all the money in the world. They still can't buy a win.
Luke Kennard.
Fishing Essential says, huh? Oh, yeah. That was me.
Front to Dre.
One Pride 40 says, so basically radio James Willis.
And a foul.
Artist says Knicks coach is too soft. Absolutely.
Upcoming schedule brought to you by Belfort
And heard a
Property
Daily Bread
Restoration.
says, don't ever
In
underestimate the
Indianapolis
effect of
Friday, home against the Timberwolves
MVP
Monday,
on your
and on the road
organization.
against the Heat and Hornets next Tuesday and Friday.
Detroit 6, Christian Wood, and number 18, Jordan Bone.
Andre, first free throw
Ooh.
gives him 27.
The Miami Heat on
A lot of game balls
Tuesday.
can go out tonight for the Pistons. Tony Snell, a perfect night shooting the ball. Markieff Morris, 22 points. Andre's going to be 12 of 16 from the floor. It looks like he's got 27 points. Langston was great off the bench. What a team victory by the Pistons.
Amazing. When they needed it most. Trier lost it on the way in. Brasdakis pulls his way inside and misses. Andre challenged the shot. Mikhailuk to forecourt. Svi.
What? What?
As he holds it outside. Is called.
How did he get a foul? He didn't do nothing.
For an offensive foul.
Please play it back so I can see that again.
Kyrie Thomas and Jordan Bone are in the basketball game.
Hey, Jordan Bone in the building.
Screen from Gibson. Misfires. Rebound Christian Wood. Jordan Bones, the Tennessee rookie point guard.
Malcolm, I am 32.
On a two-way contract.
Sean says I need the Knicks.
Misfires. Rebound
I think the
Kevin
Knicks
Knox.
need a scoring point guard. They should trade
Minute and a half
Frank
to
for
play.
Reggie.
Alonzo Trier. The sweet shot there. He played 64 games last
I was
year
about to say
and
that.
averaged double figures.
I was about to say that, and you know, was a guy that they were looking to be a big part of their future.
See, that's where the Knicks went wrong.
Bone
He hardly played
off the
that
jump.
guy.
Misses. Rebound Taj Gibson.
How you
with
gonna
just
bench
over
a guy
minute
that
to
averaged
play.
double figures last year?
Trier guarded by Bone, who fouls him.
Second.
Yeah.
Johnson averaging double figures for these guys last year as
Your
well.
boy Brasdakis is on the floor, Troxel. Yeah.
Trier not drafted out of Arizona.
I definitely wanted him in the second round.
Knocks the first one down. Nails
Malcolm
the
says I
next.
grew up watching Shaq and Knicks. I heard Daily Bread
Pistons
says
with a
teams
121
that
to
cut rows
102
all
lead
suck.
now.
One Pride 40
Mikhailuk
says
cross court to
97.
Jordan Bone. Christian Wood with a screen. Christian's
Malcolm
got
says
Trier
97,
on him inside.
and you
Dribbles
got
into a double
YouTube.
team.
Stay with Detroit.
Out of
Yu-Gi-Oh!
bounds off
Rex
the Knicks.
says you'll take
Pistons
this
will
dub.
keep it 6
Or
on
we'll
the
take
shot
this
clock.
dub. Well, James Will says don't forget the box score at the end of the game.
Jordan Bone
Absolutely.
inbound. Kyrie Thomas puts it down, draws the foul.
Malcolm says must have words on size
Shot
24.
clock was running out.
2K Play says Julius
You
Randle
talked
to
about
Pistons.
the Knicks and what they were hoping for
Fishing Essential says
last year. A lot of picks that
127,
would get them maybe
106
first
final.
pick, and then maybe Durant, maybe Kyrie Irving. They didn't get any of that. Here's what they got.
Eric says it's crazy
They got
coming
Julius
up.
Randle.
We
Like
have
that.
played the Pacers
Bobby Portis and
three
Taj
times
Gibson.
already. Absolutely,
Bench guys
that's
who are
crazy.
Our old buddy
Like
Reggie
we got one more time
Yeah.
after this next time on Friday, and we're done with the Indiana
Serviceable point
Pacers.
guard.
That's
Wayne
crazy.
Ellington, the shooter, and I like the Marcus Morris pickup. Obviously, he's only there for a year. Though.
Charles Hall, I'm glad you came into the building. What up, though? But please go into my description and email me because I tried piecing whatever words that you put together, and I could not. It would not let me send. So I don't know if I typed something wrong, but go in my description And even in this stream, and my email is there. And email me.
The Pistons get a much-needed win. Dwayne Casey over David Fizdale and the Knicks. The final score is 122-102 for Special K. And our crew, including producer Jason Disick, George Blaha here. Thanks for joining us for our game coverage. Now to Mickey and Tim at the Ram desk.
All right, George, thank you very much. Coming up on Pistons Live, it was a perfect victory.
Any predictions pertaining to the NFL draft is ludicrous, says Charles Hall. Can't lose by 20, says Sean Fisher. Malcolm says, Sean, your Knicks played like a bunch of scrubs. Charles says, no problem. Charles Hall says, looking forward to some conversation. Absolutely. RJ needs to see those Zion projections. Yeah. I do want to let you guys know I do a post-game show right after the game. And I do try to bring in the interviews and things like that. And kind of go over what I saw from both teams and break down the box score. Yeah, RJ Barrett had a rough night shooting today. He played 34 minutes. He had 15 points, 6 rebounds, 8 assists. So he was doing everything to make himself relevant. It was just his shots weren't going down for the Knicks. And I think that was really a deciding factor for the Pistons to pick up the win. Mitchell Robinson only played 8 minutes, had 6 points, 4 rebounds, an assist. Julius Randle played 32 minutes, had 20 points. Marcus Morris, former Detroit Piston, had played 33 minutes, 18 points. Frank Nikila had played 39 minutes, scored only 11 points and 4 assists with 3 blocks. He blocked 3 shots today. So he had 3 out of the 4 blocks for New York. Yeah, Pistons definitely... They still turned the ball over 16 times to New York's 13. But they had 37 assists to the New York Knicks' 24. They out-rebounded the Knicks, both offensively and total. The Knicks blocked us more, 4-1. We had 3 less personal fouls than the Knicks at 17-20. And there was 2 technical fouls on the Knicks to Detroit's 0. But shooting and free throws were one of the major things for the Knicks' downfall, outside of rebounding. You know, and shout out to Tim McCormick, he just said exactly what I was just about to say. The Knicks played really hard today. And they played well. Only problem that they had was they couldn't shoot the ball.
With his brother, as I am
Here's
with mine, I
Markeith
appreciate the bond that you have
from
with
the
yours.
Pistons.
I saw you just getting to spend a couple minutes with Marcus over there. How close is your bond today?
My best friend, man. My twin. Shit don't change. We just get closer.
Hey,
you guys have now faced
Markeith,
each other 14
really?
times. You've won 9 of those.
First Derrick Rose, now you.
No, that's actually I thought we played more, and I thought I won more also. But now I'm gonna ground him up about it. Yeah.
No, we didn't see too many matchups where you had to defend him tonight, but is your game? I mean, you get asked this all the time, but do you feel like your games are more similar or more different?
And sometimes similar, but most of the time different because he plays small forward. I'm losing a couple pounds, trying to move around the court, trying to get my legs under me.
What do you think about this guy?
It's a big fella, 20 and 20, walking.
You said the other day, it's like if Andre doesn't get 20 and 20, you guys are like, what happened?
What happened, right? Because it's too easy for him.
All right, I got to ask you one more before I let you go. You guys had 37 assists on like 44 made field goals tonight. What allowed you guys to have such great ball movement in this one?
We just practice it. We just talk about it a lot in practice. On our days off, we emphasize it. We feel as though we don't move the ball with the players that we have right now. It's gonna be hard for us to win. Like tonight, I think 3 or 4 guys had over 20, man, and that's the only way we're gonna win any game.
Family over everything.
Family over everything, bro.
All right. How about it, Markeith?
All right. That was Markeith. But, the Pistons, they needed this win. They dropped a real bad one on Monday. And they needed to get that taste out of their mouth. They needed to do something to where, they're down Blake, they're down Reggie, they're down Derrick Rose, and even Tim Frazier. And I always said, if they can keep it to about 50% or 500 basketball, while those guys are out, and when they come in, they're going to be a lot better. So hopefully then we can reel off consecutive wins. Because right now we're win a game, lose a game, win a game, lose a game, win a game, lose a game. So if we could maintain at least that while they're out getting healthy, and then on top of that, they get their main guys back, we can finally go on a run. But shout out to the Knicks, they, outside of that that first half, they really gave it to us. So, the Pistons had 37 assists. It's the second most in the NBA this season. That's crazy. Charles Hall says, Zion, I hope he plays many years healthy. Come on, sense tells me when he made lucky to make 6 seasons. Sean Fisher says 6 seasons. Come on. But I definitely I want to say thank you to all the new subscribers today. That was amazing. We definitely had a great stream today. I do this all year long. I won't be able to do it this Friday. On Friday, I will be on the Gridiron BLITZ channel. His link is in the description below. We do a on Fridays we do a Lions weekly podcast show. So on there we'll talk, Detroit Lions, and then on Monday or Tuesdays we do line of scrimmage. So this coming up Tuesday is on my channel, so I will not be able to do the Pistons versus Heat. I would love to do that game. It'll be the first time we see Jimmy Butler in a Heat uniform. But I will be doing what's that, Monday's game. So the next time I see you guys for Pistons will be on Monday. Monstar says, have a great night. Absolutely, brother. I appreciate you coming in. You are awesome. And, hey, keep them streams coming, man. I enjoy watching your live streams. And for anybody that's new, Monstar Factory Entertainment, great channel. He has a little bit of everything. And he also has food. He's a chef. So, definitely you want to, if you like to cook or want to learn some recipes, or you want to see, some Madden play, or, some wrestling play and things like that, he's an awesome channel. I love his channel. And he's a real good person as well. So, definitely shout out to Monstar Factory Entertainment. And, so with that being said, you guys, I definitely want to say I appreciate you guys all. Definitely subscribe to the Gridiron Blitz, Amy Amor, Staple Sports, and Lions Personnel, because we are the Sports Movement Network. We try to bring good content for you guys. And I do want to say, give a moment of silence again for Everything King. He did lose his dad. So, I do want to take a moment again for Everything King. All right, guys. Charles Hall says Larry didn't jump like Zion. Charles also says, how old are you? Sean says 31. Larry was never a number one dunker. Who you guys comparing to? Larry and who? But definitely appreciate you guys. Charles, hopefully you can email me. The link is in my description for my email. So definitely email me. So we could talk, and hopefully come on and talk some Pistons basketball, and we could do some have a fun show together. But with that being said, you guys, I appreciate you, Sean, for coming in. I don't know if you subscribed. If you haven't, hopefully you can subscribe. And the next time we play the Knicks, hopefully it's a better game. But I will say this: I do like the Knicks' future. They got some pieces. It's just now learning how to play with the pieces and bring it together and try to win. So Pistons win. I am happy about that. We finally got off that nasty taste from Monday night. 122 to 102. Pistons still got to do a better job taking care of the basketball. They allow 16 turnovers, and and that's unacceptable if you're trying to win playoff games and things like that. So definitely got to be better. Definitely we have to, limit the turnovers and play consistent. defense was good today. You know, now we play up against the Indiana Pacers for a third time. You got to play defense. You got to take care of that basketball. You know, and if you could do that, you know, who knows? Maybe now that, you know, maybe now we could go on a 2-game win streak. The Gridiron Blitz, there's his link, so go ahead and click on his comment and subscribe. I will be there. We'll be there tomorrow. We got a show tomorrow with our opponent for the week for the Detroit Lions, the Chicago Bear. He's a big time fan, and we'll be on with Chicago Bears 24/7. So, you know, definitely you want to subscribe to the Gridiron Blitz. I will be there on Thursday and Friday, unless we are just doing one day this week. You know, which would be tomorrow. If that's the case, and I can get out of work, I might be able to to do the Pistons and the Pacers. If not, I will be on the Gridiron Blitz on Friday for Lions weekly podcast show, and we'll be on tomorrow over there with Chicago Bears 24/7. We'll be talking some Lions and Bears. You know, and if you guys are fans of other teams and things like that, and you know, the Detroit Lions are playing against you, or you know, and things like that, you know, let us know. We'll definitely you know, talk with you, and hopefully is there a game Friday, Trev? Yeah, it's at 7:00 though. We all know how Fridays can go for Troxel Sports Talk at work. 1 minute, because I do hair for a living. You know, 1 minute I could be spinning in my chair, or even all day I could be spinning in my chair. When it comes to closing time, though, everybody and their grandmothers could come in at once, and if they walk in that door before you know, 7:00, technically I gotta take them. So Fridays always is up in the air. That's why I don't mind doing Lions Weekly podcast show, because we do it at you know, 9:30. I know it is kind of later in the day for a live stream, but it works out best for me and the Gridiron Blitz. You know, so definitely, you know, definitely subscribe to the members in the Sports Movement Network. Everyone's link is in the description below. We got a guy that's playing college football. That's why he's not really putting out a whole lot of content right now. But as soon as this season is done, he said he's going to jump back on and start making a whole lot of content. So, you know, you don't want to miss out when he comes back and able to make some content. And we got a guy from Australia that talks, you know, football as well. His name's Staple Sports. You don't want to miss one of his videos. Very good. I definitely enjoy his content. And me and the Gridiron Blitz and Amy Amor, we're on a lot more. You know, so you don't want to miss any of our content. And we definitely appreciate you guys all. Without you guys, you know, I definitely won't be able to do what I do. You know, so you guys definitely make this a very special time for me, and I enjoy it. You know, so I appreciate all 508 subscribers. You know, the 3 new subscribers today during the stream, I definitely appreciate you guys. And we got up to, what, about 40 people today? Almost 50 people today in this stream. So I definitely appreciate you guys. You guys are truly amazing, and I wish everybody that does YouTube all the best of luck. And you know, and I definitely want to say my thoughts and prayers and condolences go out to Everything King. I wish you nothing but the best, brother. And if you need anything, don't feel you know, any sort of way to, you know, definitely message me, DM me, or email me, or whatever, and, you know, let me know. I'll definitely try to help out as much as I possibly can. You know, so shout out to you, Everything King. Hopefully this Pistons win kind of can put you in a little bit better spirits, brother. You know, so take as much time as you need. YouTube will always be here. Real life is real life. So my condolences go out to you, Everything King. Appreciate you, brother, for all the support and love that you give us. Smaller YouTubers, we definitely appreciate that. But with that being said, you guys, don't take life for granted. So definitely, have a great night. So like when I say have a nice night or have a great day, I really mean it. Have a great day, you guys. Life can always take time for the turn. But with that being said, have a nice day. Troxel Sports Talk, and we out. In Charles Hall, hopefully that, hopefully you email me, brother. What's going on, Packers Nation 12? Appreciate you coming in. I know it's late. I am finishing up. But I appreciate you coming in, brother. And what's going on, Princess Bree? So you guys all have a blessed night. I truly appreciate all of you guys. You guys are all truly amazing. Salute to you guys. You guys are all the real MVPs. Trash talking or not, I think we have fun in my chats and here in the Sports Movement Network. So definitely appreciate you guys, and you guys all have a blessed day and a blessed night. Troxel Sports Talk, and we signing out. Peace.